Now, of course, the Brexit victory in the UK and Donald Trump's success in the US have given European populist movements a new momentum. So how is the anti-establishment five-star movement in Italy faring now it's experienced the grim reality of power? At the last municipal elections, the movement had a landslide victory in Rome. Well, Virginia Raggi now halfway through the second term of her mandate. Well, our correspondent Natalia Mendoza has been to find out what she's achieved so far.
Wherever she goes, she creates a buzz. Only a year ago, this 37-year-old lawyer was unknown to the general public until she surprised everyone by winning the municipal elections hands down. The first woman to be elected mayor in Rome, she embodied the hopes of the militants from the anti-establishment five-star movement.
Virginia, you're great. You're one of the best. You've got 3, 4, 10 million people with you, so resist.
Resist is her new catchphrase, as her first few months in power have been tainted by a succession of scandals. The most serious concerns her ex-right-hand man, Raffaele Mara, arrested late December for corruption. Allegedly, following his recommendation, she employed his brother at the town hall. It's the middle of the night, and a group of journalists are waiting outside this police station for the city's mayor to come back out. She has been charged with abuse of power in the inquiry into this recruitment, and she has been giving account to the judges. As she leaves after 8 hours of questioning, the woman whose principal campaign manifesto was honesty is trying to de-dramatise.
Well, it was very relaxed. I answered every question and clarified my position.
And repeats her determination to quell any rumours of her resigning.
We still have a lot of work to do for Rome, and we must get on with it. Thank you.
In order to gauge the importance of the task, we head to the 10th district in the south of Rome, one of the bastions of the five-star movement. In this working-class neighbourhood, more than 75% of the population voted for Virginia Raggi, seduced by her promises to sort out the chaotic public transport system. But today, they have difficulty finding proof of improvements.
The other day, it took me over 2 hours to get here, just to get back home.
We often have to wait for a bus for over an hour and a half. Nothing has changed here. Can you see an improvement? I don't.
And for those who take the car, the situation is hardly any better. On some roads, the huge craters are being used as improvised landfill. Luigia has been living here for 36 years. Today, she cannot hide her disappointment.
They promise so much, but today I can't see any results. Nobody comes to carry out inspections. All I see is dirty streets and broken pavements. You have to be careful on these pavements. You could trip and fall.
At the beginning of the year, the town hall announced the introduction of a €10 million plan to repair the streets in the capital. But here, nothing appears to have been done.
Everything's been on hold here for such a long time. The weeds are overgrowing everything. All this is the result of 30 years of mismanagement of the city, of debt accumulation and bad spending. But Raggi doesn't have a magic wand. We have to give her time.
Time, which seems to have stopped in the town hall's headquarters. Since last June, the mayor has still not managed to put a team together. She has changed 6 of her municipal councillors, replaced her chief of staff 3 times, and her head of finance twice. Good news, this afternoon she is due to present her new councillor for urban planning.
Our objective is to revive the outlying neighbourhoods and bring them back to life in order to give them the importance they deserve. Today, that is our starting point.
A starting point 9 months after her election. Although she is all smiles as she poses with her team of councillors, the photo is still not complete, as several council positions have still to be filled. In the streets of central Rome, the members of the five-star movement are not losing hope, and do not doubt for a moment that they have the full support of the Romans.
The people support our movement. It's their movement. You in France, you define us as an anti-political force, but you're wrong. We represent democracy and the sovereignty of the people who are marching with their head held high.
The 5 stars of their emblem represent the 5 priorities of the movement: transport, development, renewable energy, free Wi-Fi and access for everyone to public water. The water issue is one that Fabrizio Monti knows well. For 15 years he has been living in an area where there is no running water. In order to survive, he had to install his own system.
The water is 100 meters below. We set up a pump and a tank so that our home could have access to water.
No running water and no sewer system either.
We had to dig up a septic tank. We empty it every now and then with a machine that pumps up all the waste. And I have to pay for that. It's all at our cost because the town hall doesn't help us at all.
The locals of this district voted massively in favour for the Five-Star Movement last June.
We thought that voting for Raggi would bring change, but here we are completely abandoned.
I voted for Raggi because I wanted to turn the page, and I'm still hoping she'll be able to change things here.
A hope shared by his neighbours. Around 40 families suffer the same situation. They are waiting for the town hall to move from words to actions.
Natalia Mendoza there.